I was like, why has it got to be girls' legs? Bandit figurine, a lightly articulated representation of your everyday thief, absolutely crucial in childlike simulations of good versus bad. Oh. That's how it works. Okay. Go to the exit to leave the field or cash in your field loot. Staying in the field allows you to eliminate remaining enemies and find remaining loot. Okay, you know what? It's nice and simple. I gotta admit, like, kinda here for it. Like, it's a nice, simple, you got good movement, everything feels, I personally think it feels really, really good. The zones are just big enough to be a fun battlefield. I'm genuinely really excited to see, oh, I didn't capture 3 bandits. Okay, well, that's fine. Almanac, Coyote Wash. It feels like that's something I could come back and do, though, if I wanted to, like, replay a mission. Maybe do it like a little bit later on when I've got some other stuff here for you. I do wish the water cooled you down a bit. That is currently like one thing where I'm like, oh, you know, it'd be nice if fruit skewers recipe. It'd be nice if like the water would cool me down and I could like, oh hey, you know, yes, it's hot in the afternoon, but. And I can't jump yet. So it is, oh hey, go back and replay this to get all this stuff. I think that's going to be super worthwhile as well. Yeah, feels really good. I like this. You know, only losing $400, not too bad. Not bad at all.
I've been out destroying things for money twice, I am reminded, albeit a little painfully, about my relationship with raptors. I'm reminded about how much love, intimacy, and care that I once had for these things. My fellow soldiers would ask me why my Raptors rifles never jammed, or why the ordnance never shook loose. What those dumbasses didn't understand is that I'd be in the garage with my beast until the oil burned out, and I wouldn't go to sleep until it was purring like a kitten on the diagnostic chains. I loved every bleary-eyed moment of it, and I really loved when my perfectly cleaned and mounted LM repeaters would cut down an entire line of strike armor before the second formation even showed up. Earlier I felt like I was in a bit of a pickle. Do I load machines of war on principle? Or do I lean into the tremendous pleasure and power and let myself enjoy the meld? Because now I feel it's slowly wrapping its arms around me, and it don't feel bad. There's some shame in it, but I'm gonna lean into my beast again, using its plate to cover up and hide my flesh, using its legs to walk up hills I cannot, and using its steel to make a few less bad people alive. Might be the only way to make the universe feel less broken. Fingers crossed.
I love how she does talk about how her machine, like, no, I took care of it. Like, my weapon doesn't jam because I take care of it. It's actually a really common thing in the military. Like, you'll notice people, it's really big among tank crews as well. You want to talk about some people who, like, make sure their shit is on it? Like, you look at good tank crew when they're, like, constantly making sure the barrel is, like, just right. Like, the whole thing of, like, oh, clean your weapon. Like, modern weapons are really good, and if you put decent ammo in them, they don't jam as much. But it also just comes down to, like, hey, is it properly lubed? Just starch it. Starch your sling, as they say, just to press it and make it look good. Keep your receiver nice and tight, making sure that your pins are swapped out. Even little things like even my, like, personal weapons, for my magazines, I rotate my magazines probably once every 2 to 3 months, where I just unload the magazine, put it in a fresh magazine, and let the spring kind of have a chance to recalibrate, so it's not fully compressed. I don't think there's anything that goes like, no, this is actually really good or super beneficial or make a huge different distance in it for you. But just on the off chance. On the off chance. It's night. That's a lot done in a day.
I can be mad at this place that I don't want to be in all day long, but it sure is tough to grit my teeth when it's got a nighttime that looks like this.
Oh, fuck, that is stunning. Oh, bioluminescent trees would be so
I'm aware of the perfectly boring reasons all this visual phenomena appears, but I like to pretend some moon goddess died in this valley, and this was her parting gift to those that wept for her. It'll never get old. Now I've done enough for one day. Time to apply a fresh coat of drool to my pillow.
Clem may go to her bedroom at any point and interact with her bed to advance time. If chores are done and nothing remaining on the board on any given day, get some rest. I've already ate food. Oh my god, this is gorgeous. Okay, so this makes it really fun and like to let you know, hey, it's not just Earth. We're on some alternative like cowboy version. Um, I like the fact that they went with Old West. Because we've got Gundam, because mecha is so like synonymous with like more of like an Asian culture. And this one feels like the right balance between BattleTech and then rolling right into to Gundam, where it's like, okay, it's they're not sleek, but we still got some movement, and we still got some like, we're probably gonna have some fun designs for them. But yeah, the fact that they're like, oh hey, here's this bioluminescent trees. I love when games give me really interesting. Yeah, I just like it. It adds a nice little ambiance to it. Makes it look really good. Like my favorite. If you're gonna sit there and go like, hey, what's your favorite like level in most big games? I think one of the coolest ones is the Coral Highlands in Monster Hunter World, just because it like underwater is such a great look, right? Anything underwater, it's very alien, it's very cool, and then you just go, okay, well, we're just gonna take all of the underwaterness and put it up here, and it can just do up here. Like that's all it is. It's not crazy. It's just like we just took the coral here and put it up here, and that was the game. And I think it's still really cool and a great way to handle stuff like that. So I'm super feeling the way that this design is done. Yeah, love this a lot. All right, let's go. Let's continue on to the next one. Blade is strong to skin, but weak to scales. Bludgeon is strong to scales, but weak to plate. Boom is strong to plate, but weak to skin. Okay. So scales for that. Okay, so we're gonna have R similar to this be similar to like how everything rolls in playing some Oh, I feel that wholeheartedly. Mrs. Viking, some that's nice. It's good. We're gonna get our triangle, our Empire Moon triangle for this part, or square at that point.
A letter from Jake. He usually calls.
Clem, I just had to kick the doors open on a construction guild warehouse that was moving and storing contraband. They're shut down now, but we're in the process of redistributing their high-quality equipment to people that'll use them. Figured you might get some use out of this.
Well, I ain't gonna sit on this workbench upgrade plan. This is what I'm doing for now. And I won't be able to do it for long if I rest on my cheeks with yesterday's tech.
Okay, let's go. Step, but cautiously. The moon.
You're not allowed to make coffee anymore. This tastes like you brewed it in a trash bag.
Hey, I know my coffee is unterrific, but I am a high-ranking officer of the law. I have deputies that make my coffee for me.
I am not at the appropriate consciousness level for conversations with bureaucrats.
No shit. That garden could really be something. If you're wanting to push your coin, you could get some corn and some beans going at the very least. Maybe some citrus, even.
I was thinking the same thing. As much as I'd love to just order all my food and spend that cooking time on my raptor, that's no way to treat a stomach.
Not at all.
Exactly.
As I order crap
And
myself.
hell, you get some clean plant water going, and there ain't no good reason you can't also have chickens. You got plenty of room for some coops and even some incubators.
Pump the brakes. I moved in here 3 seconds ago.
I understand you don't want to be in Rosewater Bluff around all them despicable good folk, but this place has space to spare. Cultivate it.
Do you like Stardew Valley? What if we mecha with your Stardew
I
Valley?
don't disagree, Jake. One thing at a time is all I'm saying.
All right, fair enough. I'm just excited for you, cowgirl.
Anything interesting going up on the bounty board today?
Yes, actually. A burner and his crew, all wanted for a disgusting myriad of crimes. We believe they sleep off their benches up at the Ararat Hotel.
Burners? That's rightly horrifying.
Absolutely. I wouldn't let anyone outside a raptor anywhere near one. Yeah, now, I'd prefer him alive, but you're the professional. I'll take what you give me.
Roger that.
I'm gonna head out, Prickly Pear. I'll have your bounty on the board today.
While I'm waiting for Jake, I should take care of my guts. I like raw cactus as much as the next bottom-feeding mercenary, but I'm feeling spicy. Time to mix it up in the kitchen with a big, fat, delicious breakfast burrito. I'll need a heat source, though, so let's see what's on the market.
Gotta check on some friends, sorry. Alright. Alright, let's... Tortillas!
Looks like shit, but sure does work.
The fact that they were able to like craft a battery is insane. Okay. Got a griddle. Got a blackstone. Yeah, I know. I know. I thought about that. I was like, Oh, more of these have appeared. That's cool. I wonder if it changes it up for me.
A little of this, a little of that. Done and dusted.
Okay. Okay. You know, there's a lot going on in this game. I wish the cooking had a little more panache to it, but that is still really good. Oh my god, I love how much they put into that. Huh. Maybe I should, I wonder if Mrs. Pipe could go for one of those. Gotta think about that. Oh, got an incoming call.
The bounty is on the board. Pursue whenever you're ready, but be careful with those burners.
They really that burly?
Yes, and out their minds on labor drugs. A nasty mix of steroids, amphetamines, and stimulants. Unsurprisingly,
It
they
sounds
love
like the
grenade
United
launchers.
States Army.
Just don't get
It
careless.
sounds like our entire military-industrial complex. Like juicing is no longer what it used to be, but it's like, oh, juicing, methamphetamines. I mean, come on, you've got for that. Let's just go. You can easily get that with some Adderall, some Ritalin. That's pretty much speed. And also other things in the military, and then stimulants. Once again, you can use Adderall for that, but you could also just be like, hey, my white monster can. This is not a white monster. This is Steve's. It's a tea thing. It's not a. It is not a white monster. I think it's very important that I go. I am not a bottom feeder. I do not drink white monster. Give me full sugar crap. That's terrible for me. I'm gonna do it. Let me do all of it.